Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Joshua Stonecutter. I don't know if my headphones are really working. This is kind of like a dry run, but I want to welcome you to my show. The name of my show is Conspiracy in Real Time. The purpose of it is to tell you about real life conspiracy stuff. And if you want, you can go out and see for yourself you can go out and see for yourself how it applies to you in your own life, in your own town, at your own church, at your own school, wherever. I'm going to try to make this episode brief, but I'm going to start doing regular episodes. The main purpose of my show is to raise awareness and to help other people. This is what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you about myself and why I think I'm qualified to bring you this information. I'm going to talk about some of the hand signals that they use, and then I'm going to talk about like all the stuff that they use to distract you. Before we start, this is more for me than for you guys, or it is for me. I'm just going to take a moment and I'm just going to take a deep breath, and then we're going to get started. The background is all real. I don't know if this recording is going to work. Like with the headphones, it might just be through the phone audio. So the audio might be horrible. The video maybe as well. I'm not going to apologize for it. You know, this is the coast of Florida. This is the Atlantic Ocean. I was born in Gainesville, Florida, and I was raised there as well. I grew up going to a Christian church, a non-denominational Christian church in Gainesville called Creekside. I've had a ton of jobs, you guys. I DJ'd for about, maybe on and off for about 10 or 15 years. I worked as a professional photographer for the University of Florida for 5 years. My father worked in computers at the University of Florida. I've also been to rehab. They sent me to a rehab called the Phoenix House, which, if you guys know anything about them, and when I say them, I'm talking about, the people behind the SS, the secret societies. They're all about that Phoenix, man. They love the Phoenix bird. That's like their bird, you know? So the rehab that I went to is called the Phoenix House. Anyways, we'll get into all that. So I also have my medical marijuana card, another thing worth mentioning. Something started happening a couple years ago when I was doing petitions, which is what I'm currently doing. I went back to doing petitions. To explain everything that's going on and to fully explain what gang stalking is and what group stalking is and why and how it's tied in with the Christian church, Judaism, it's tied in with politics, it's definitely tied in with Freemasonry. And, the common thread that holds it all together, what I believe to be the case, is worship of the snake. Some people, there's many, many different names for it, but it keeps coming up as the eye. You know what I mean? The eye. So we're not going to get into all that in this episode. I'm just kind of giving you a general rundown. A lot of this stuff I've realized just within the last week or two, or within the last month, I've realized that I've come to the conclusion that it looks like my own family is involved in this stuff. This has to do with a lot of things that happened way before I was born. You know what I mean? And if it sounds like rambling nonsense to you, what I'm talking about, it really shouldn't. And it won't if you just keep watching my show. But, I'm going to be able to help you guys understand some things, like why you keep getting treated the same way at work, why you keep getting passed up for promotions, why your pastor treats you this certain way, why your sponsor in AA, why your parents treat you a certain way. There's a lot of stuff going on in this country that would really shock a lot of people if they knew the extent of it. So let me just check my tape, make sure I'm still rolling here. Hopefully you guys can hear me, man. I'm hoping this audio is good. So, yeah, like just within the last couple of weeks, if you want to get a general rundown, I'm going to put a link in the video. You can go to my TikTok channel and you can start at the beginning of my TikTok videos. And if you go through all the relevant videos, like videos that aren't like of nature and like fun stuff, because I do things other than just talk, you will get a general idea of what I've been going through and what some other people are going through as well. Because this is not just happening to me, okay? This is happening to other people as well. I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is, I want to start my episode off with something good, with something worth mentioning, some information that other people don't have. You know what I'm saying? Information that other people are not bringing you, that other people will not bring you. So this is it. They use hand signals, you guys. This is not something that I just realized in the last week or two. This is something that I've been studying closely for the last 1.5 to 2 years. And it started with a girl I was dating. I dated one of these people, and it has continued on to my work. It's something, because I work out on the streets, okay? Like I work out in front of grocery stores. I work music festivals and art festivals. And so I've also worked in a number of restaurants. I don't want to really sit here and tell you why I'm qualified. I want you to take this information, what I'm getting ready to give you, and go out and test it for yourself. Because I'm telling you, you're going to see. You're going to see. Okay. These are the hand signals. See, these are some of the hand signals that they're using. Okay. These are some of them. The first one that you need to know is the sign of disapproval, which is this. You put your hand up on your face. Anything like this. That's the Freemason, Lucy. I call them Lucy's. The people who worship the snake. That's the sign of disapproval. This is the next one. This is another very common one. It's the left hand on the chest. Okay, this is something that they do all the time when they go to be seated at restaurants, when they go to hotels, restaurants, nightclubs. They do this when they enter the room. Okay, it's something about making a grand entrance. I don't really know. The other one, and this is when the females do a lot, they put their hand on their neck. This is one. So we got the sign of disapproval. We got the hand to the chest, and we got the hand on the neck. The other things that I've noticed that they do, there's also all the other stuff you can look up. You know what I'm saying? There's this one or this one and all that crap. But I'm talking about stuff that I don't. Obviously, there's a lot of people that know about this. All the people that are doing it. I know that this is what they're doing. Okay, if you don't believe me. And you probably shouldn't. What I'm saying right now should probably sound totally crazy. Go out and see for yourself, okay? They do this when they go to get seated at restaurants, so they know to be seated in, like, I guess the good section and be given the good server. I don't really know. This goes really deep, you guys. Like, they're doing stuff with the restaurants, okay? The restaurants are being used as a tool, as a delivery system. Are you guys following me? The restaurants are being used as like a delivery system or a delivery mechanism to get things into people's bodies. I'm not talking about just food, okay? So the other things that I've noticed is that they do things 2 times for each other. So, like, let's say you have a man walking through a department store and he's with his wife. His wife doesn't know that he's in the SS, that he's in a secret society. And then you also have a woman walking with her husband, and it's vice versa. The husband doesn't know. Well, what these people will do is they will make noises, or they will signal 2 times. They will tug on their mask 2 times. They will cough 2 times. And it's a way for them to alert each other to each other's presence. And then the other thing that they do is they touch their sunglasses when they see when they see each other. You know what I'm saying? So one of them might see somebody doing the hand next sign, and they'll go like this. They'll do if you guys don't believe me, Go out and see for yourself. And it's a lot of it is like older people doing it and stuff. So those are the hand signals. Now, on a closing note, I'm going to end with the things that they're using to distract us from what's really going on. They're using news, they're using politics, they're using music, they're using movies, books, sports, they're using hobbies, they're using community activities, and they're using things like neighborhood associations and stuff like that. Sports, I mentioned sports. It's all to distract us. This is just a general synopsis. I'm going to get into telling stories about very, very detailed, specific stories where I'm going to be in a little bit more calm, quiet environment, and I'm going to take the time to lay out in detail some of the stuff that's happened and some of the stuff that's going on in my life. Because I'm being messed with by these people, okay? I don't know what they want to call themselves. The only thing that I've been able to figure out over the last 1.5 years is that the common thread seems to be Luciferianism and or Satanism. That seems to be the common thread throughout all of this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and peace out, you guys. I'm hopefully going to be doing more videos. Go look for yourself about the hand signal stuff, you guys. Don't take my word for it, okay? Go do your own research. Conspiracy in real time.